曲を作らないか。
Hello and welcome back to the North and South American Taiko Tournament 2026. Happy 4th of July, Americans. I'm sure the rest of the continent, both of them, aren't too happy about that, but for understandable reasons. But happy 4th of July to Americans. We have a quarterfinals losers bracket matchup for you right now. Team uone, who is not actually uone, it is Zoretra versus the 19 seed Bain Damge 2 Electri featuring Katagiri and Sleepy Fluffball. I'm Sider, I'll be your commentator for this match. I'm sorry that I couldn't make it to the previous match. I woke up just like 10 minutes after it started. I was supposed to commentate that, and then I figured I got more stuff I gotta do to prepare, and I don't want to join in a stream mid-stream, but I definitely should have, because that was a very good match. But I think we are trying to get into Team uone's warm-up here, which if this map is in fact a warm-up, that's really funny because it is in fact a uone map. Zoretra really going for the full deception here. Now, unfortunately, I am really not that familiar with Zoretra as a player. This tournament is pretty much the first time I've seen his name, so let me try to see what I can decipher about him. All right, number 2 Colombian player, played in TWC this year, made it to finals of TTF2. So yeah, a lot of years of tournament experience coming in to this tournament. Ooh, made it to finals of Ender's Nightly. Wait, what was the Deathmatch? Ender's Nightly Deathmatch 1 back in, I think, like 2022 or so. And then, of course, Bain Damge 2, Katagiri and Sleepy Maddie, who are notorious for teaming with each other in a lot of things. They were in Bain Damge 1 last year. They were on the same TI Cup team. Also, I think that was this year. And I feel like there's been more than that. But Katagiri, a new-ish player, kind of exploded onto the scene last year in IGTS. Sleepy Maddie has been around quite a bit longer, but I don't know how involved she was in the community. I know that before last year, she was definitely more of a 1P, like more involved in the 1P community. And I think she was on the 1P World Cup team that finally took down Japan in Jay's tournament this year. So that's pretty cool. And this one was actually pretty close between Zoretra and Katsugiri, the two players you can see. Sleepy Maddie is in the lobby, just not there. But Zoretra is going to win that very burst 1-6 heavy map by only 16,000 points. So despite the pretty big seed differential, especially in this insanely stacked NSATT, this might actually not be a pummeling. But here's our map pool. As we go into the rolls, the pool has expanded by one map this week with the introduction of a No-Mod 5. And does the points increase too? Do the points increase too? Yes, they do. It is now first of 11. And it looks like Team Bain Damge 2 is going to win that roll. Two very solid rolls. Very rare for an NSATT, especially this one. We've seen some incredibly horrific rolls in this tournament so far, and we're not even halfway done. But Katsugiri gonna elect to pick first. And that should mean that Team Uone protects and bans first. But if I remember correctly, I might be getting tournament rule sets mixed up, but that seems... Okay, there we go. But you're going to see a free mod 2 protect from Team Bain Damge 2. But it's not really like protect order matters that much, so it's all good. But free mod 2, I feel like is an interesting protect. Let me consult the statistics, because I know that Katsugiri is a very, very competent hidden player, and Sleepy Maddie not too shabby on the hard rocks. So they are a pretty solid mod team, especially if they're going up against more of a no-mod centric player. But I'm not sure if Zoretra is. He's gonna protect hard rock too. The fast scroll speed hard rock map. Alright, Zoretra is protecting hard rock 2 and banning hard rock 1. The techie consistency type map. And if I remember, if the feedback to the map is accurate, that is barely a song. So even if he can play it, I understand why he would want to ban it. And Katsugiri gonna ban No-Mod 4 on the infamous map in the pool, and not in a good way. Not wanting to deal with the absolute insanity of Epsilon Love. Unfortunate that the 6 Impala song in the pool got the scuffed map, because 6 Impala is a very, very good musical group. That pool is good. And let's see. Bain Dam 2 gonna insta-pick their Protect Premod 2. And even though there is no keypad light in this pool, we are still getting the very clear Luminite musical taste influences on this map pool. Ebi Mayo also a NSATT mainstay. Yeah, now this is the anti-mod Premod. And Bain Dam 2, being the one to have picked it, will be required to play with a mod on, and it looks like Sleepy Maddie, who changed their name to Sleepy Fluffball about a month ago, will have to pick Hidden Hard Rock or Hidden or Hard Rock. Most likely going to go Hard Rock, but she has been trying her best to expand her Hidden Hard Rock capabilities in recent times. And I wasn't able to pull up the retro stats fast enough to figure out what mod he might use. He's going to go no mod. All right. This could be an interesting matchup here. He said that he wasn't expecting this match to get picked, so he might not have actually practiced it, so he's scared to go with mod. But Bain Dam 2 is going to start off with a 60,000 point buffer that they just have to hold on to. But already, it does not seem like that plan seems to be working out very well. As Sleepy Fluffball finds a lot of misses in 100, but they aren't necessarily not traded back by Zaretra, as he also finds a miss, but with significantly less accuracy loss and only one little incident as, oh no. Zaretra is going to find another miss, but already down, but he's already up 60,000 points over Sleepy Fluffball, who is fallen out of the 90% accuracy range. This was just not the move for Bain Dam 2. And this is a very short map, only 2 minutes long. Both players gonna miss, but the writing seems to already be on the wall, and we aren't even in the last fourth of the map. Nice, funny stream here, which is at very high SD for Hard Rock, and Maddie is going to find a miss in the middle, the same miss in the middle of it. And, oh, double 2? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this pool is definitely more of, okay, he is completely given up. Oh, he has stopped giving up. But yeah, that was a rough watch for Bain Dam 2 supporters, as Team Uone is going to find the first point of the match, which happens to be a break point. I guess just wanted to see what would happen. Haven't had time to practice. I'm playing on the floor and my wrist gave out. Sorry. Okay. Oof. I guess both members of Bain Dam 2 have been having to deal with either injuries or potential injuries recently. So yeah, a pool as difficult and as dense as this one it's unfortunate. But Zaretra, with this information, is going to go with Nomad 3. The speed map, That's just mean. If it's 7-7, we're already seeing 7-7 maps in quarterfinals. Tell that to somebody who saw the qualifier pool or even the round of 32 pool 3 weeks ago. So yeah, Katsugiri is most likely going to be the player for this map. As she is definitely most proficient in speed maps and hidden. I think she got a single-digit 100 count on the qualifier for Mod 3. FC, of course. But here we go. Tukai Kitara Shinu Kyoku by 7-7. Matched by Goldengo, with it edited for use in this tournament. Katsugiri already off to a accuracy deficit. And this is a 3-minute long map. So that is a long time to maintain 270 BPM 7-star patterns. But so far both players holding on to an FC with high 99% accuracy, but Duretra only has dropped 100 so far, which is going to be difficult for Katsugiri to really maintain against. But Zuretro gonna find another 100 on this break section, so hey, maybe there's a chance. And I guess this is a pretty substantial break, so it's not actually 3 minutes of 270. Oh, and an actual break. But here we go, back into the swing of things for the second half of this map, which I can't imagine will have another break. Only 2 1000 separating Duretra and Katsugiri, which I think is 2 100s. Oh, but Katsugiri gonna find a little rush of 100s as things start heating up further. Going into, this looks like a TI in the last third of the map. Duretra up 10,000 and has yet to drop another 100 since that break section, but Katsugiri gonna find a chain miss, and here these patterns are just getting longer, and stamina likely running out for Katsugiri, finding some more accuracy drops, and Duretra up to 99.9. It's looking good for Team Uone. Gonna take an absolute catastrophe, probably technical difficulties for Duretra to lose this point. He's just continuing to gain accuracy. And that is Nomad 3. Incredible showing from Duretra there. 3 100s. One of which not even during an actual part of the map. Incredible. And Katsugiri, really not a poor performance either. Just a very solid score from her as well. Just really can't compete against the upper echelons that this hemisphere has to offer. But she's going to go into Nomad, not Nomad, Hidden 1. slow hidden map. 128 BPM. And we're also getting some more T-Tazolite surrogates with T-Show here. And is this actually a Luminite map? That's not a part of the Lumen Core series? Because most, if not all, of the Luminite custom maps for NSATT have been part of Lumen Core, I'm pretty sure. But, oh well. This is another very short map, not even 2 minutes long, and Kachigiri just doesn't want to play it. She changed her mind though. We might have threatened her family, but it's fine. Oh, and now Zaretra's the one that doesn't want to play it. I can't get over it. No, I can't get over what you do. And Kachigiri, yet again, off to a bit of a rough start accuracy-wise, but you know, the beginning of a hidden map, especially slow hidden, always the hardest part of a hidden map. Because you gotta get in the swing of the song. Oh, but that little build-up stream there, which I think might have been single tappable at 128 BPM, really did a number on Zaretra's accuracy. And now it's pretty much a tied game, only 1/100 separating them, and at the rate that both players are dropping them, that's really nothing. Oh no, but Kachigiri gonna lose the patterning and find a couple misses. We're gonna need to see a trade from Zaretra, but he is tanking his accuracy now. Now falling underneath Kachigiri, who has like 10 misses. And now they're tied accuracy. This really is just accuracy versus combo. And there we go, Zaretra finally dropping that combo. Now is the time for Kachigiri to capitalize on this. And just, she has some room to drop a couple 100s. Just needs to hold on to that combo as Zaretra finds more misses. And that score lead is now flickering over to Bain Dam's 2's side. Oh wait, the map's over! I forgot that was a short map. Kachigiri going to just barely hold on and take that point. I could have been so much hyper. I wasn't paying attention to the length of the map because it didn't feel like the song actually started yet. But it's not a sweep. The double 850. But Kachigiri was able to get that A rank. Which I think there's a little miniature break section right before the last TI that I'm pretty sure shows Kachigiri is having a B. He just barely scraped that back. And Zaretra, despite just losing on Hidden 1, going to pick Hidden 2, which is another map that I wonder how Luminite found it. It's not the exact difficulty, but I'm sure that it has the same origin in Luminite's map folder as the Round of 32 Hard Rock 2. Both being map sets from RGTS 2025. Or used in RGTS 2025. Neither of them are actually from that tournament. I think they're both ranked too, so honestly, it could have just been that. But Luminite played in RGTS 2025, played both of these maps, so but that was the inner only difficulty. As a Nomad 1, this is the top difficulty as a hidden 2. So definitely a bit of a different context than Illinois Assorted. But for the longest time, Katsugiri did seem to struggle with fast, streamy hidden. That always seemed to be the one thing I was better at her at as she was still developing as a player. So see if she's improved very much, but she did find a miss on the intro section. While Zaretra pretty much unfazed, a couple 100s here and there, but that doesn't really matter if Katsugiri finds another miss in that instrumental section. And this is a banger, so I'm not upset at this at all. Yeah, we're in this chorus. Katsugiri gonna find a miss. This map is so. I mean, I guess if the chat, the people in the chat are right, this is a different map set from the one that I was talking about. But this song is still very funny with its 1/3. But Zaretra on this bridge section gonna find a miss. It's still not over for Katsugiri, honestly. If she can just maintain combo for the rest of the map, and Zaretra finds a couple more spread out incidents, it could still very well be a bain 2-point. Just about a 35,000 point lead for Zaretra going into the final third of the map. So Katsugiri has been able to get a handle on her accuracy, building it back up to 98%. Well, Zaretra at a low 99%. But it could mean nothing if misses start coming into play. But we're running out of time. We're in the last chorus now. There's one where he's gonna start to shrink because Katsugiri is at 800 combo. I think there's one final speed up, maybe. Oh, this is faster for Zaretra. Katsugiri's in the lead. There's a little speed up here, and it looks like Katsugiri might be able to hold on, but it's just gonna get better. Katsugiri's gonna find change misses. No, Zaretra able to hold on into the ending. What a chain of events that was. Oh, heartbreak. I'm sure that's going to be heartbreaking for Katsugiri to rewatch as Team Uone takes another point. You can see their graphs just dropping at the end of the map. That was an intense 30 seconds. But, bain 2 gonna try to recover from that on, not Hard Rock 1, that's the ref saying what uone banned. Going to try to recover from that unfortunate moment with another pick, but it looks like they don't have one lined up, having to really think about it. And yeah, I really don't know what they could go with. Maybe Nomad 2. Like, I haven't seen this Nomad 2, but I have to imagine it's got a lot of like bursts and like techie stuff. And we saw how that warm-up went. It was close, but they're gonna go with Nomad 1 instead, which, I mean, could work out in a similar way, depending on how similar to the previous Nomad 1s this has been. Because, like, so far, these Nomad 1s have been pretty much just 1/4 into 1/6 consistency map. If this follows that same format, it's possible. So that's teasing Zarethra teasing an 800k score on this map, so maybe Katsugiri could beat that. I don't know. It's 7.1 stars though, so that's harder than the Nomad 3. Well, higher than the Nomad 3. Katsugiri gonna rush that finisher to find the first 100 of the map. But, oh man, Katsugiri already gonna find a chain miss on that longer mini stream. Zenya's is such an interesting producer. That one song that they made for either a Ukrainian or Russian tournament is so good. But Katsugiri gonna find another miss going into this. Is this Neurofunk? Would this Neurofunk seem to be the closest genre I can think of for that style of that little drop? And Zarethra held on to a double S for the majority of said drop. Did drop a couple 100 coming out of it. Oh, and there's a BPM speed up here, which is going to catch Zarethra off guard and with a couple misses. But Katsugiri trades on the same note as the second one. And struggling accuracy-wise and doublet killing that combo. Zarethra up 60,000 points, but finds a miss on the last note of that dense section before the break. But now both players know how the other one is doing pretty well. And Katsugiri gonna find a miss coming out of the break. And oh, those were some dense snapping. Those weren't 1/6. Those 1/8? Okay, I'm not sure if that was a real miss for Zarethra or if that was just client. It was not. But alright, last section of the map coming up, and looks like we're getting another BPM speed up. Oh. And now we're just getting streams, which I don't know. I can't really hear anything resembling a scream in the song. I just hear some pretty much like static. But, ooh, that was a very long scream that Katsugiri was not able to play to completion. And Zaretra taking Nomad 1 in a very dominant manner. 99% accuracy, 955,000 score. Very, very good performance yet again. And Katsugiri just a little bit out of her element, just maybe a bit too much of a... What am I saying here? I'm trying to say the pool might be out of her range a little bit. But DT2 is going to come out of Team uone. Nearly a 6-minute long song pre-DT. So what is this, like 3.5 with DT? And Katsugiri does not know what this is, so that looks... this is gonna go well. And according to the ref, apparently it's not just speed, there is a heavy reading element as well, which I'm not sure how that will affect Katsugiri. But here we go. And my question is answered. 3 minutes 50. I really love how laser overlay fully updates the map statistics for DT maps. It even fixes the OD. I don't know why it doesn't fix the star rating, but that doesn't really matter. The OD 9.6 as well, and that's being shown on full display as in the first 160 notes of the map. Both players already down to 99%. 98%, I mean. And it's tie game right now. But here we go. SV and finishers. So no, this is definitely not a Katsugiri map. But we'll see how she's able to do on it. So far, so good. Maintaining striking distance with Zaretra. A fourth of the map down. 3 minutes left to go. And we're still only at a 8,000 point difference. Nobody has missed yet. When somebody does, it's going to be a big moment for how the rest of this map goes. Okay, now the SV and finishers are getting more intense. That's a really interesting mechanic that I kind of fuck with. But Katsugiri is going to get tripped up by it. And now we're seeing Zaretra's score lead balloon to 30,000 points. But both players are able, or do find a break at the same note, so that score lead is going to, that lead is going to stop growing. And both players missing at the same point again. They are very evenly matched. Except for just that one pattern that Katsugiri was unable to play. Gonna find another miss at this post-chorus? I don't know. It sounds like it could be the outro to the song, but there's still like 2 minutes left, so... Accuracy's very close. Again, it was just that first couple of drops that from Katsugiri that Zoretra did not return the favor for. But if Zoretra finds a couple misses in this last minute and Katsugiri doesn't, very well could go in Bain Damge 2's favor in similar fashion to Hidden 1, but Katsugiri is going to break, while Zoretra does not. And Zoretra was able to also get his accuracy stabilized. And there's now nearly a % accuracy lead for Zoretra on top of the combo reaching 1,000. And Katsugiri was unable to get to 97%. It's a shame, really, because the first half of the map was very, very close. And yeah, Katsugiri's right. Not a B. That is going to bring Team Uone up to match point. It is do or die for Bain Damge 2 now. As, like I mentioned at the beginning of this match, this is, in fact, a loser's bracket matchup. Bain Damge 2 will be going home if they are unable to win this No Mod 5 pick. And will be placing top 24, I think. But I do not know what this map is. I forgot. I forgot what the rules document said No Mod 5s will be. This sounds like a stream map. Like this very well could be one entire, like just one massive long stream. It's fucking DJ Sharpnel, for Christ's sake. Any Mania players in chat? I know we have a few of them in the tournament. I think we had the Strong Girl of Interfrogation or something, who were both Mania players. And I'm just kind of... Why am I struggling to find the rules document? There's the rules document. Endurance. Longer in length, and use long streams, and high density patterning in order to test stamina. So, good luck. You've got a long way to go in this map. You reach the 400 combo cap, and Zoretra still with a very, very solid double S. And Katsugiri just a couple of 100s behind. And I'll take this moment of not much happening to ingest some liquids. Actually, we're already a minute and a half into the map. Wow. And here is a very long stream that I'm assuming will last the entirety of this chorus. It's just the DJ Sharpno method, and Zoretra gonna break the double S on a miss. But Katagiri, as soon as the score lead goes over to her side, going to miss at the beginning of the stream. And there comes the note lock. Going from a solid 99% accuracy to 97 within about 10 seconds. And what an impeccably clean miss from Zoretra to happen in the middle of a death stream. I don't know how the hell he managed to do that. I think that was a single miss without a 100. Because like even if that was just like pressing the wrong color, but playing the rest of it perfectly, I feel like that should still cause some note loss, right? But nope. Director just a beast. And we've got presumably one more drop, so one more death stream section to go. And it could still go to Katagiri if Zoretra note locks and this entire stream. But it's looking like it's not going to happen. I think this is the last opportunity for Katagiri, and she is finding a couple misses while Zoretra unfazed. Are we going to see a 1x miss double S? It looks like it. Let's get that confirmation. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. Whatever, dude. Really not much Katagiri could have done here other than just FC the map. And actually, even if Katagiri FC'd after Zoretra missed, I don't think that would have been enough just on accuracy alone. But congratulations to Zoretra from Team uone. Congratulations to uone, the Japanese player, too. You know what? Why not? But they will be going on to the second round of Losers Quarterfinals to play the winner of Sola Eclipse and Skay's team and Ivan for Pichoncito or something like that. I know the players, don't know the team names. And I also don't know what Sola Skay's team name is supposed to be pronouncing wise, because it's just a bunch of music notes. But wait, oh, is that? I might have that wrong. It don't matter. But it was a well played, valiant effort from the Team Bain Dams 2. But they will now be eliminated from the tournament. But it's nice having them. And let me check the schedule. I don't know. I feel like there should be a match in 10 minutes. not 2 hours from now, but let me just verify that before we say goodbye. $17 UTC. Nope, 17 UTC minus 5. So no, that's the match after that. Wow, I am very bad at reading schedules. At 2030 UTC, which is in fact in about an hour from now, we'll have Arcei Arcina versus LeQuack in winner's bracket, I think. So that'll be a very, very good matchup. But I've been Stitcher. I'll see you in at 2030 UTC.